What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel and to another episode of Space Engineers Survival Realistic. All right, we are back. We are still on the Asteroid base, and I know in the last episode I said we were gonna head back down to the planet, but I have changed my mind again, being indecisive as usual. So the reason for deciding to not go down back to the planet at this moment is because even if we do go down and we build up a decent sized ship to bring up some hydrogen, we don't have anywhere to store it, you know. So we need to make a storage area for hydrogen. And I also want to, let me head over here really quick. I want to have this area down here to just be production. So in the future, I want to move all the cargo containers from here and move them up top, and then just have like refineries down here, refineries and assemblers down on this platform. Speaking of this platform though, currently, let me turn my lights on. Oh god, need to charge. Currently this platform isn't safe, and I'm just, you know, I'm prone to accidents. So the first thing we're going to do in today's episode is put up some safety measures on this lower platform, and then we're going to head up top and make a future cargo storage area, because right now we're not able to make any of the large cargo containers. So the only thing that I can make is just the hydrogen tanks. So I'll make some hydrogen storage up top with some cargo containers, and yeah, and then we'll head back down to the planet, because we'll just head down and we'll grab up the hydrogen, we'll come back up, we'll have somewhere to put it. Oh no, oh, I almost forgot, guys. I didn't even show you guys the inside of the medical room. Let's head in here. So I did go ahead and I set up a sensor to depressurize this airlock when I'm coming in and then heading out. So the only thing that I need to do now is to just kind of set up an automatic, maybe like a script to automatically open and close the doors once you go in. So I got that set up, and it's working nicely so far. The room here has changed up a little bit. As you guys saw in the last episode when we were designing, we have our bathroom, we do have our shower right here, and then over on this side we have the lockers. And I think this actually came out really nicely. I went in and I threw in some stairs and a desk right in front of the survival kit, so that way it just kind of, you know, just kind of looks a little bit like it's like a computer or something. So that's something that I actually really like. And let's head up the stairs. With the rails, you can look at the status of the oxygen tanks. Again, we're not getting a lot of oxygen inside of the tanks at this moment, because we've been trying to pressurize this room, and as you can see, it's almost fully pressurized. We have 4 bars, which is good. And I just made this little lounge area here where you can just come and just have a seat and then just look out on the solar panels that's out there. All right, so just some bit of flowers and stuff inside of here, just kind of give it a little bit of decoration. But yeah, I really do like how this turned out. Yeah, so let's head back down to the platform and start working on the safety measures. Oops, I gotta make sure that I close my helmet when I walk inside of here, because I will get hurt because there's no oxygen in there. I am planning to do a bit more expansion with the refineries, but I think once these cargo containers have moved up top, I'll have a lot of space, so I'll hold off on making this platform any bigger. So let's go ahead and grab some of these rails. We'll grab up some components and we'll start laying this stuff down. So we want to have guardrails going around all of this area here. Yep, going all the way down, so that way we can't fall off. If I do need to expand, I think this one I'm gonna leave that open, or I could just do this one and leave this one open. So I could put a corner right here. Actually, how is this gonna work? No, that doesn't work. I'd have to have like a block right there, so I'm gonna have to use 2 of them. So I'm gonna have to put a rail here and then rotate this around to this side like that, and then this one right here will have one of these half rails, like not that one. I want the right one. There we go. Yep, so that one right there, and then we'll finish this off with just some more of these like that. And I will probably just use a slant right here because I'm not planning on digging out this area at all, so we'll just put that right there like that, just to kind of give it a little bit of shape. And this way, if we need to go down, we'll just walk right here and head down. And we do need to paint these. What color are we gonna put these in? Do we want to put them in like a bright color so that we can actually see them? Also, now that I'm thinking about this, I think I'm going to add like a little stair system that goes down to the ship, so that way I can just walk straight to the to where the cockpit is and just jump in the ship, and then when the ship comes back to dock, I can just jump out and then land right on the stairs. Since we got all of this welded, we got to get that painted. What I want to do is I want to set like a little ramp that goes down to the cockpit where you can just walk down and then hop into the ship instead of jumping off and using your jetpack. So if I don't have my jetpack, I can just walk straight into the ship, or if I'm coming from my ship and I don't have a jetpack, I can just get out of the ship and then just walk straight up the ramp to get back up on the platform. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna do a stair right here, and we're gonna put rotate this up. We're gonna put a stair here, and then I think I want to come down another stair, because I want the ramp to come directly in front of this cockpit so that it lines up to whatever ship I park here. It'll always be, you know, pretty much relatively close to where the cockpit is. So let's go, and we can use these little neon tubes here just like a little anchor for another set of stairs, which, oops, is the wrong way. Rotate it around. We'll do that. And then at the bottom of this, we'll have a corner, one of the catwalks right here, and we'll go with a double right there. So now if we come down here, we don't have any hydrogen, we can just walk and go directly into the ship. We hop out of the ship will put us right back on the catwalk. So let's go ahead and get this welded. Oh, I should probably have grabbed it. So let's grab 2 stairs and the 2 catwalks. So I hope you guys did enjoy the last episode. If you guys haven't seen the last episode, there'll be a link that'll be posted in the description. You know, the support that you guys have been giving me on the channel so far, I just want to say thank you again. It's been really amazing, the amount of growth that has happened in the past month and a half. And you know, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been supporting the channel. Thank you guys. You know, let's continue to grow so that way we can get more videos out of maybe some newer games that's coming out in the near future. So all right, we got this ramp finished, and this is something that I really wanted to get done. I'm going to repaint this, and I know that when the game came out, this paint tool wasn't working properly. Whenever I tried to like paint with one of the new skins, it wouldn't let me. And I'm trying to just use up a lot of the gravel that I have. So I think I'm gonna go with that and a yellow color, because I think rails are usually yellow. right? So yeah, let's go grab some of the ammo that we're gonna need. So I've been turning a lot of, instead of tossing the gravel out into space, I've been turning a lot of it into fuel, paint fuel, so I can start using this paint tool, because we have it in the game and I don't really use it as much as I would like. And it's actually a very, very nice tool to use. I really enjoy it. Yeah, so it is working now. So we're going to be using this instead of actually just clicking on the block to get them painted. So we're going to go and get all of these painted up. This definitely gives me a reason to keep gravel. Definitely a reason to keep it. So I'm also going to run the rails all the way out to the end, even though I'm not 100% sure what we're going to be doing with it yet. But if we need to replace it, we will in the future. I gotta really conserve the amount of hydrogen that I use now, because I only have 2 bottles left, and that needs to be able to serve until I can get back down to the planet to be able to grab some ice. I was looking at flying over to the moon, but you know, it would be probably a lot easier to just go back to the planet to just grab the ice instead of going all the way to the moon, because the moon is actually right there, and there's that signal that's over there from one of the data pads that we had found, and I was thinking of heading over to that signal to kind of see if there was anything that was there. But I think there's ice on the moon, so we would be able to get ice. The only thing is, I think we only have, let me check the missions, I think we only have 8 million space credits, and I haven't done a lot of these missions since I've been in space, so I have to probably go back down to the planet and get a lot of these things done. Let's repaint that. There we go. Cool. So yeah, so now we'll be using the paint tool to just do a lot of work, and I kind of want to get away from a lot of the gray that we are using here. So I'm gonna turn my pistons, probably paint the pistons into some different colors, but I am really enjoying using this this paint tool. It's a very nice tool to use, and for now I will leave this open, because more than likely I'll probably remove these rails. You know what, I'll probably remove the rails whenever we're doing the expansion, but for now we're 100% focused on safety. So we'll get this laid all the way out and get them all welded up. All right, there we go, guys. So this is actually looking very nice. Very, very nice. I got to come up with a color scheme for what the production area down here is gonna look like. All right, so now we're gonna head up top and we're gonna start working on the new, or what's going to be the new cargo storage area, and we also need to start putting down some hydrogen tanks. So I was thinking of putting placing hydrogen tanks up here, because we're not going to do that elevator anymore. So I was thinking of placing the hydrogen tanks on top, but then I was like, man, it's really going to block the view that we're going to have from this, you know, from looking through the windows on here. But I guess that kind of doesn't matter. So what I'm thinking is, instead of putting the hydrogen tanks up here, we'll put the hydrogen tanks underneath the bottom of this this platform, you know, so that way we're kind of utilizing this area, and then the tanks are out of the way, because we're going to need a lot of tanks if we're going to be flying some of the big ships that we're going to have. So we'll need to be able to fill up a lot of hydrogen tanks and have them stored, and I don't want to just like have a ton of hydrogen tanks cluttered on top of the platform. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let's get the tanks, and let's see what we need for these to get them built. Let's throw this right here, and I don't think I want the tanks yellow, but we'll just place them as whatever, and then we'll spray paint them later on. You know what? No, we're gonna go with the gray, and then we'll spray paint it from the gray. What I want to do is I want to place as many tanks as I possibly can down here. Ooh, and let's see. All right, let's head up here. Let's place some more, and I'm not gonna put any spaces between these. I'm just gonna use them like that. This one I'm going to place it under here as well, and then I'll just kind of dig it out a little bit so we can, there we go. Oh, oops, that's in the wrong spot. That's not where that's supposed to be. Let's actually just dig this out right now. I wanted to limit the amount of digging that I'm doing, but we need to make sure that this tank fits right here. All right, so we'll do something like that, and I'll just dig out just a little bit more. So that's going to be 9 tanks right here. Yeah, and then to be able to get down into this area, we're going to build up the little cargo storage area that we're going to have. I'm going to place it right here, and then we'll have like maybe like a little stair that kind of goes down, and it has a little airlock that goes underneath this platform. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. At least hopefully it kind of works out. And I'm still gonna have my 3-gap corridor here, so I'm gonna run some glass over the top and then just kind of attach my building right here. So let's go and queue up all the stuff that we're gonna need for these 9 tanks, and if we need more, we'll build them. What I have in mind is we're gonna build a little structure out here. So we're gonna run this all the way down to the end. All right, so this is going to be the entrance of it. It probably doesn't even need to be this big. 1 2 3 1 2 3. All right, it probably doesn't even need to be this big, but you know, it's going to be cargo containers. They're going to be in the middle, and they're pretty massive. So yeah, cargo containers 3 blocks high. So let's go another half block right here, like this. Another half block, and then we'll go 6, and we'll rotate this up, rotate it around, and have it something like that. There. All right, so that way we have a little bit of room for inside. All right, so let's do the same thing on this side. Oop, 2, and then this light slope armor block. Rotate this around and do it like that. And then up here at the roof, we're going to have, so we'll have 1 right there, and we'll run this all the way across to this side. Come on, rotate. There we go. Do I have, oh man, I'm wondering why this thing keeps rotating. All right, so we'll put these sloped like that, and that's going to be our entrance. And this is that actually a good height, or should I go up 1 more? I guess this doesn't really matter. I'll see if I can connect like the glass connecting straight down onto this, you know, like have a little ramp coming down that connects this here. And then up here we need this one, light armor like that, and then we need this piece that goes this, a block like this, and then I want it to run down the side like this, coming all the way down to about there, maybe too far. We'll cut this back. Yeah, we'll cut this one back probably by 1, and then it will have this, and it'll come back inside of here. So now that we have this kind of laid out on this side, let's run this all the way down. I'm gonna need this sloped block here, and I'm gonna have this coming all the way, oops, down this side. So it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This should be like right there. And then you move, and you're gonna be right here, like that. We'll run this all the way down here. This has to move, so that's why I'm doing this, to just kind of see where everything is supposed to be. Moving this all the way down to there. I think that's as far as we can go. You know what? I might not even need this side like this. So I might be able to just pull this out and just have this like as a flat side. So let's kind of change this up. I don't like how this is. So let's change this up a little bit. I don't want to have these here. All right, guys. So I just had a game crash. So where was I? Oh, I had moved this. Nope. Ooh. Something isn't right. Okay, there we go. Now it's back. Yeah, so the game crashed, and when I loaded back in, it looked like some of the mods didn't load in properly, so I had to restart the game again. All right, so let's move on from where we were. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I am going to remove these blocks here like this. We're not gonna have these blocks right here. All right, we're gonna keep that block though, because what we're going to have is we're gonna have our windows that come off of this side. All right, there we go. So now all we need to do is just put some windows in here and we'll be good. What do we need for windows again? Did I clear them off? I did. So let's grab some windows, and we're gonna go with the 2x3s, and we'll just run these all the way down. Oh no. Oh god dang it. I went one too far. All right guys, so I did something wrong, and I think I've got it all situated now, hopefully. All right, so I'm gonna run this all the way down. That's connected there, and run that all the way over. Come over to this side where we need to remove these two blocks. Need to remove that block, and then we need to place this block right here like that, and then on either side of this we'll have one of these like that, and then we'll have the slopes coming all the way down to the ground like that, and then this one, oop, out of steel plates. Wow, for the first time. So we are almost done with this, and then we just have a bunch of welding up that we have to do. At least we have the parts and everything that we need for the hydrogen tanks coming in and getting finished up, and I'll just probably just show you guys this, and I'll weld this up off camera, so the next time you guys come back in, this should be finished. So that's right there, this one, that's right there, and then over on this side we'll just finish off this thing like this and rotate that around, and then we'll put the half blocks in here, and then this one is done. All right, so we have this on this side, that we have that right there, cargo container in this corner, windows going along this side. Oh, I forgot to put the half blocks and stuff in here, so two half blocks, and then rotate this around, that one right there, and rotate, oops, Jesus, Jesus. There. All right, and this is the same one. All right, so that, and then up here. There we go. And then some half blocks on the inside as well. All right, guys. So there we go. So all I need to do is just put the windows in. I'm going to put the floor in here because I'm gonna have to get all of this welded up. I am gonna leave a opening probably somewhere over here so I can use the stairs to go down. But let's do this for now and get all of this lined out how it's supposed to be. All right, so that is all done. Ooh, I forgot to put these blocks back in up here. So we'll run the slopes all the way across again right there, and I think I have everything now. Yep, that's all done. That's all ran. That's all ran. That's all ran. Okay, cool. And yeah, there we go, guys. So now let's put in these windows, and we want the dark side on the outside like this. So one right there, one here, and one right there, and that lines up perfectly. There we go. And we'll come over this side and we'll do the same thing. So, oops, I like that. So 6. Where's the dark side? Putting on the finishing touches on here. One there, one here, and then the last one right here. All right, guys, so now that is it. I'm going to go ahead and get the hydrogen tanks welded up. I think all the materials are finished, so I'm going to start bringing all of this stuff up, and this is going to take forever to do. So I will bring you guys back when I get everything here finished. So see you guys in a little bit. So because we're playing on, because we're playing on the realistic settings, this is going to take so long to get all of this finished. So I think I'm definitely just going to call it an episode here, because if I keep recording, I'm definitely not going to get this done in time, because it takes 80 large steel tubes. So it's going to take forever for me to actually get all of these steel tubes up here to get all of this welded out. So I'm going to call this an episode here. We got a lot of prep work done today, and we got this lined out for where our cargo containers are going to be. So yeah, I think we did well. It's just that it's going to take so long to get everything welded up. We can't build the cargo containers because we don't have enough metal grids. So off camera, I'm going to fly down to the planet, and then the next episode we will definitely be making a bigger ship to come up to space to be able to get a lot more resources up here from down on the planet. And I think I might go ahead and make a hydrogen welder and attach it to the ship and then bring it up here as well, so that way we can get a lot more of this stuff done a lot faster, because this is definitely going to take forever with all the welding and stuff that we have to do. The steel plates, the floors, and this structure here should be perfectly fine, but when it comes to those hydrogen tanks, yeah, that's going to be a pain in the butt. So the next episode, we'll be making a large cargo ship to be able to bring up smaller ships and resources to this asteroid outpost, where actually, you know what? We'll probably leave everything here, and so that way you guys can see that I'm actually welding all of this up. And in the next episode, we'll start off on the planet, head down with the ship, so that way we can make a hydrogen welder that we'll be able to use up here to be able to carry all the resources that we need to get a lot of this welding done, because we're starting to build so much stuff that welding everything by hand, even though we have this high level welder, it's not very practical. And if it wasn't for the settings, then maybe, but because our inventory, we can't really carry anything, it doesn't really make sense. So in the so we'll save that all for the next episode to get all of this welded up. I'm not sure if we'll be back to space in the next episode, but we'll definitely get a large cargo hauler finished, one that can bring up the ships and bring up some resources as well, so that way we are fully stocked up. But we need to bring a lot of cobalt and stuff up here so that we can go and explore some more of these asteroids and maybe travel up to the moon so that we can, you know, see what's over there. So with that, I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment down below. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell to get notified of when new content get posted to the channel. And until next time, guys, big up on yourself.